So earlier, I stopped watching like at 9:30 because I had something else to do. But I afterward, yeah, I stopped recording at 9:30. Um, Afterward, I did watch it again, and I'll share what happened to KXIN. So as you can see here, when I stopped watching KXIN, it was right here, right? And then the big flush. It's a good thing I didn't enter because if I were to enter at 93, risking 89, right? My risk to reward would be aiming for a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So enter like in the 95, 96, risking 89, 88. So um, 3.96 minus 3.86. Let's go with that, 10 cents. So I'll be aiming to make 30 cents on it, and 30 cents plus 3.96. So aiming for 426. And never even reached 420. So I would have been in the flush. Yeah. And have probably have stopped out like under. So it's a good thing that I didn't trade this one. This move right here. Because it wasn't good risk to reward based on the breakout of 409, 410, 409. Because as you can see, people started taking profits. The people that bought it down here, they started taking profits, and this stock have a history of being a one and done. Yeah, no, not good risk reward. So basically, stop trading, and it has been going under for like the last 2 or 3 hours now. Um, let's search for a stock that's running, but also has a let's see stock that's running, but also has ABCD pattern. Let's see. Um, one of the one that I noticed was OPTI, like this morning, right? The thing about OPTI is it did make like a sort of ABCD pattern though, even though it's a yeah, it's an OTC ABCD. So it has a morning panic. So this is the number 3 pattern on the Tim Sykes 7 steps framework. A number 3 pattern, and then a number 4 pattern, a dump, right? And a number 5. So catching the panic on yeah, catching the panic. So trading a number 5 for with a morning panic dip buy, it would have been it tend to let's see, so 7, so 10 to 12%, 10 to 12, 14%. So it would have been a 10 to 14% on this whole move. And then this is where the ABCD pattern formed with a higher low, risking 5 cents, entry at 55. So you're basically risking like 10%. Now you're aiming for a breakout of $8, not $8, 8 cents. Or overall, just aiming for a 1 to 3 risk reward, right? So aiming for 30%. So 55, right? 0.055 multiplied by 1.3. If aiming for a 1 to 3 risk reward, it would have hit right here in the 7.5. So overall, it's a good trade entering here. But if I were to enter here, I'll be only entering with 50 cents. Not 50 cents, $50, because I'm trying to keep my losses consistent. And so 30%, right? $65, making 50 cents. It's not 15 cents, making $15 on the move, and minus 12, which is commissions. I'll be left with, wait, so 15, right? Minus 12, so make $3 on this move. It's still a good trade, but if held longer, could have made more than 30%. So let's see. 0.0778 divided by 0.055. So basically making 41% overall. Multiplied by 50. So minus 12. So $8 minus commissions around there. Still, it's a very good risk reward here. So risking 10 cents to make 30% and then making 40%. Very nice. ABCD pattern form right here. And as you can see, it was holding the trend. Though it's a very, very steep climb. It's a very nice move. And a stock that I was watching earlier, along with KXIN, I wasn't paying too much attention to it because it was already moving way too much for me to actually catch it. It did eventually make a fake out, right? It did eventually make a fake out. I think when I was watching it was around here. It was a very nice move. It was holding the trend again, but I didn't see an entry for me. Why? I was looking for ABCD. Again, you could say that this right here was making an ABCD. You could. Like a B and then C is around here. It has a good risk reward again. They're like buying at the 490s, 480s to 490s. Selling in the 5 to like the mid 5s to 6. That's still a good risk reward. But it was moving quite fast, and I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't look at it initially, so I wasn't prepared for it. I was focusing on the KXIN. Whether you have uh, gave me any opportunities, it did not. Another stock that did show a nice entry was this one. It's it's cannabis play. So you'll be, if you enter down here, you'll be aiming for. If I were to enter down here, I'll be aiming for an entry for a break of 55 if it was a good risk reward. My entry will probably be above VWAP for a higher low setup and risking the lower low. So if I enter around here, my risk would have been 517. So risking like 10 cents a share. It did eventually move to 56 to the $6 area. So still good risk reward. And it's also made us somewhat of a ABCD too. Right here. With the low of 512, enter like 522. So about a 1 or 2 risk reward. And you can see that people actually started selling. People who bought it down there started selling it around there, taking profits, and it didn't move high. It didn't move higher. It's a very nice uptrend. So something to watch. The high was 667. TLRY is, I could say it's the official one. Very nice ABCD on all three charts. The 1 minute charts show. So it made a low here, right? And then it made a low here. Get bought here and got chopped on this flush. And then it made a 1 hour move, is it? Pretty close to like an hour, like 40 to 50 minutes move. And it made a higher low here. This was a perfect ABCD. For a breakout of 758. All right. So enter like the 710 area, risking 690. So risking like 20 cents on this stock. So enter with 25 shares for total risk of 55. For total risk of $5. Right. That'll be my entry with 25 shares, aiming for a break of 58. And I'll be taking my profits around here. So risking 20 cents to make like 50 to 60 cents. So that is pretty much 1 or 2, 1 or 3. So around there. Pretty good. Eventually it went down lower, made a lower high, and then another ABCD. This time the risk to reward is a bit tighter, I think. So 8 cents, right? The target is 65. So yeah, still good risk reward. 6 to 8. So that is still a good 1 to 3 risk reward. Because it'll be 8 within 18 to 24. And risking 68 cents here. So still a good risk reward because the top was 68. And then again, another ABCD. Even though this time's it's closer. It's a tighter risk. Let's see, a 3-cent risk, right? Aiming for like 10 cents. And it's still good risk reward. But it's a lot tighter and a lot harder. So overall, TLRY was presents some very good ABCD. Like right here. Very good ABCD. Again. And again. So it presents some very good ABCD. Unluckily, I wasn't watching it, unfortunately. It would have been good trades, though I just said that I was stopping at 9:30. So again, I wouldn't be trading it. I basically stopped watching at 9:30. So and coming back, missed some opportunities. But yeah, it's good. At least I recognize it, but I didn't actually watch it, so I didn't watch it real times. But at least I recognize the pattern here, that form here, the pattern that form here, the pattern that form here. What else is there? AGTK, no. SNDL, SNDL is tough. For the last couple of days, it's tough. I don't see an entry here. It's not very clear. APHA, that was on my watch list from yesterday because it was running. It made some nice move in the morning. When I saw it again, it was on this grind. And when I say it was nice move, it was trading above the trend line, which was really nice. For like 30 cents. It's a large cap, so it's still a nice move. PAX has been running like a lot. See? It has been running like for a couple months now. Like but it started dropping. Still it's coming back up, so people will be watching it. And in DM, nice buying opportunities here. Lower high, ABCD. Entry at 32, risking 27. So that is risking 5 cents. Image made 15 cents. So that 47. And wouldn't hit the and right now it's still working on it. So making higher lows, higher lows. As long as it doesn't come back down to 27, it would be good. So aiming for a break of 45. Still good. Still, it's a okay risk reward. Good risk reward. Tight. It's the risk is quite tight, but it's a pattern. If entry here and if doesn't hit 47 or above, people might be taking profits in the 43 because 44 was also like 44, 45 was resistance around there. So people will be taking profits around here, but still, as long as the risk doesn't hit, it's not hit, still fine. Keep at it, being consistent. You can also follow the number one rule of Team Sykes, cutting losses quickly. As since it has turned against you, just cut it and then take your profits. It'll be you'll be making like 3% because it wasn't working well. OGI again, nice. It has a nice ABCD right here. 127, 129. So risking like 2 cents on it. It's a very nice ABCD, but I don't like the price actions in the morning on it. And why don't I like it? It looked like some of yeah, just choppy. Up, down, up, like for how many minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's traded sideways for 14 minutes. No. So, but it did present some nice ABCD though. If you enter like after the sideway and don't get scared off out due to the sideway actions, still pretty good because afterward it just basically a very nice uptrend here. So it went without any breaking, and you can see here that there are some profit taking around here. Some profit taking because it's above the break here, and it moved to the 40s. So that's like one times uh let's see, one 20 times your money, 20 times your risk. So let's see, enter at 49, risking 27, exit at 41. So that is 12 cents. So that is 6 times your risk. That's good. 6 times the risk. Yeah, that's a good risk reward there. Again, no, this not good. No, not gonna enter there. So ABCD setups were found TLRY, OPTI, OGI, APHA, no, CRON, right here, CRON. So it's gotta be quick about it though. For this ABCD, it's shown the 1 minute and 2 minute charts. A very nice one too. Enter in the 75 area, risking 69, 68. So basically risking like 7 cents. And it went to $6. So again, you basically make like 25. So risking 6 cents. So that is like 4 times your risk. Very nice. Very nice. So CRON, very nice ABCD pattern right there. 6 times your risk. And then for the rest of the ones, it went higher, but we didn't know how to trade it. This, I'll if I'm disciplined, I'll just focus on this move, and then that's it. Left on the table, so what? Follow the plan. Unless your plan is to take profits and then see if, whether it'll be holding around VWAP and take aiming for more profits. But still, the plan was ABCD, and this whole move was it. Left some on the table, so what? SNDL, I don't know how to trade this one. It's a 20-cent stocks. Has been running for like a couple days now. As you can see, it has been running for like a couple days now. It'd be interesting if it could break out of 24. That would be interesting. It'll be a multi-day breakout, so it'll get on people's list again. Nice ABCD. It's a double bottom around VWAP and pretty good too. It is a nice risk reward though. This move. The targets is the break of this one, but you could probably take partial profits at 38. Why? Because it's already like a pretty good risk reward. Enter at 24 or enter at 25, risking like a bit below 24, so like 23, 22. So 2-3 cents risk on this one because they're like the lows are very close. So basically support is down here. Again, they keep happening at 9:30, and I stopped trading at 9:30. So for now, that is something to watch for. Maybe at more times. So yeah, solo was a nice ABCD. Today was it's November 5th, 2020. So provide some nice ABCD. ABCD. What else is there? I check NNDM again. Something to watch for the afternoon. Cotty? No. Nice move though. Nice move from 6 IGC, previous runner. No. ACB. Do I know how to share this? No. HEXO? A lot of wheat stocks are running right now. HEXO, ACB. I think TLRY is also a wheat stock too, right? Yeah, TLRY is also a wheat stock. Solo is like EV play, I think. So a lot of wheat stocks are running. Again, the big runners in the morning was HOFV. It presents a nice opportunity, and I think this could be considered an ABCD right here. Though it has to be like you actually like catch it like really quickly. Enter like in the 330s, 340s, risking at 320s. So entering with how many shares? Since risking 20 cents with aiming for with a risk of $5 each. So that would be 50 25 shares. And it went to the 6. So you're basically making 3 times. So double your money. So 75. You'd be making $75 on here, risking risking 5 cents. So that is more than 10 times your risk. That is 15 times your risk. Very nice. On this up move. The uptrend. Very, very nice. The halt was scary though. Because it went up to like it resumed like quite high. No, it resumed quite low. And then it moved lower, right? To a close higher. And then it went even higher to the 620. And then yeah, you basically be going like on a roller coaster right here because it went up like $1 a share, dropped $2 a share, and then went up $1 a share, and then grind back up $1 a share. Drop like $1 a share, grind back up $1 a share. So HOFV was a roller coaster ride at 9 o'clock. But if you actually caught this HOFV, this a very nice ABCD. It'll be yeah, making 15 times your risk. And one thing for sure, it's a nice move. The whole trend, the whole thing never break the trend. So yeah. And I think, is that all? I think so. It's still trading like 100%, above 100%, 120% because previous close was like 180. And right now it's trading sideways. So it's something to look for um in the afternoon, whether it can break whether it can come back up to like $6 or it will break down like under day 50. Day 50 is a $half area. It's a place to watch, and the $5. So basically around VWAP, watching $1 a share move. So with a very quick scan, ABCD setup that found was a TLRY, OPTI, OGI, CRON, Solo, and HOFV. They were like a decent runner today, and some of them are former runners too. Like Solo was a former runner. OPTI again was another former runner. HOFV, I'm not sure whether that is a former runner because I think that's the first time that I saw the stock. It is a former runner, but it's a gap and crab. It doesn't have a good decent history of like running. It's a fail spiker. Doesn't have a history of being a multi-runner too. And yeah, nature deleted the charts. So pretty much, yeah. Still, decent move. Decent move. Hexo, once again, I'm going to acknowledge your Hexo. It did present some very good higher low buy though. But since I'm focusing on ABCD, I wouldn't know. Eh, this move, this move looked decent. Yeah, this move looked decent. You can make a case for an ABCD right here. Though it'd be quite hard to actually recognize it. Hexo. I can say it's a lot of cannabis plays are running right now. What is the risk reward? 68 cents. Okay, so basically 0.003, aiming for 69.8, so 0.003 multiplied by 3, so 0.009 plus 0.6085, 69.4. Yeah, good risk reward here. Though it'll be a small percent win, it's still a good risk reward. And it went higher, so and when I say good risk reward, as you can see here, it will hit 69 and people will start selling because again, an ABCD, if they recognize that it's an ABCD. And yeah, so you hold it all the way, 78, right? So 0.7176 minus 0.685 divided by 0.003. So basically 10 times your risk, and you hold all the way to 68. Risking 0.003, so a third of a cent, you make 3 cents. That's 10 times your risk, so pretty good. And it's a NASDAQ, so what that means free commissions for with Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade or E-Trade. Yeah, not gonna use Robinhood on this though. It's a good risk reward, and you hold all the way. Again, if you hold all the way to 71, that is a 10 times your risk, and you hold all the way to 73. That is um, about 20 times your risk, 73, 74. So that's basically 20 times your risk, and you hold all the way. Very good risk reward there. Yeah, Hexo is one of them. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stocks that have that I could have played today. Other than so, if I was not watching KXIN in the morning, and I didn't and I didn't stop watching um after 9:30. When did Hexo happen? No, 10 to 11. So It's basically a lunchtime. Again, let's watch KXIN again. And yeah, it's an all-day fade. It's an all-day fader. Although it's bottoming at the 350s in the half dollar area. Still something to watch, even though it's not a good play, not a good history of multi-day and it has a history of a one and done. It's gap and crap. History of running pre-markets, but crapping during the market hour. So yeah. And with that, that'll be all.